Hello everyone, I'm going to be reviewing Monsters Inc. The fourth Pixar movie. So let's get started. So Monsters Inc. is directed by Pete Docter, screenplay by Andrew Stanton and Daniel Gerson, story by Pete Docter, Jill Colton, Jeff Pidgeon, Ralph Eggleston, produced by Darla K. Anderson, starring John Goodman, Billy Crystal, Steve Babusky, James Colburn, Jennifer Tilly, and Mary Gibbs. Edited by Robert Graham Jones. Graham Jones is like in one word. And Jim Stewart. Music by Randy Newman. Production companies from Walt Disney Pictures and Pixar Animation Studios. Distributed by Buena Vista Pictures Distributions. Released October 28th, 2001 in El Capitan Theatre. November 2nd, 2001 in the United States. Run for 92 minutes. The budget for this movie is $115 million. And the box office it got $577.4 million. Plot. The city of Monstropolis is the monster world. Is powered by energy from the streams of human children. At the Monsters Inc. factory, skilled monsters employed as scarers venture into the human world to scare children and harvest their screams through doors. The active portals to children's bedrooms closets is considered dangerous work, as human children are believed to be toxic. Energy production is failing because children are becoming less easily scared. And Henry J. Wardenus, the company's chairman, decided that the solution to this problem is to kidnap child James P. Sullivan and his best friend Mike Wazowski are organization top employees, but their chief rival Randall Boggs is close behind. Cast, we got John Goodman as James P. Sullivan, Billy Crystal as Mike Wazowski, Mary Gibbs as Boo, Steve Babusky as Randall Boggs, James Colburn as Henry J. Wardenus III, Jennifer Tilly as Celia May, Bob Peterson as Rose, John Ratzenberger as Yeti. Oh, how did I forget that? Frank Oz as Jeff Fungus, Daniel Gerson as Needleman, Steve Susskind as Jerry Slugworth, Bonnie Hunt as Miss Flint, Jeff Pidgeon as Theros Bile, and Laura Newman as Miss Nesbit. Production. The idea of Monsters Inc. was conceived in a lunch in 1994 attended by John Lissner, Pete Docter, Andrew Stanton, and Joe Raffniff during the production of Toy Story. One of the ideas that came out brainstorming session was a film about monsters. When we were making Toy Story, Docter said, everyone came up to me and said, "Hey, I totally believed that my toys came to life when I left the room." So when Disney asked us to do some more films, I wanted to tap into a childlike notion that was similar to that. I knew monsters were coming out of my closet when I was a kid, so I said, "Hey, let's do a film about monsters." Docter began work on the film that was to become Monsters Inc. in 1996, while others focused on A Bug's Life and Toy Story 2. Its code name was Hidden City, named for Docter's favorite restaurant in Point Richmond. By early February 1997, Docter had drafted a chairman together with Harley Jessup, Jill Cotton, and Jeff Pidgeon. They bore some resemblance to the final film. Docter pitched the story to Disney with some initial artworks on February 4th that year. He and his story team left with some suggestions in hand and returned to pitch a refined version of the story. On May 30th, at the pitch meeting, a long-time Disney animator Joe Grant, who worked stretched back to Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs from 1937, suggests that the title Monsters Inc. Play on title of a gangster film, Murder Inc., which struck the film marks the first Pixar feature to not be directed by Lassner, instead being helmed by Doctor, as well as Lee Ulrich and David Silverman, who served as co-directors. Now let's get into my thoughts for Monsters Inc. Now, this is a childhood movie for me. Childhood nostalgia, literally mostly all of the early Pixar films, like from Toy Story all the way to probably not really Cars, it's probably just like Monsters Inc. Those, well, except Bugs Life. Well, Toy Story to Toy Story 3, then Monsters Inc. Like, those are probably like the childhood nostalgias for me. Monsters Inc. Oh, I love this film so much. It's so entertaining. The animation for this film, oh my god, this is such good animation. The movie is fantastic. I love this film so much. If you have not seen it, definitely check this movie out. It is a blast, and I just love mostly every second of this movie because it's just such a fun movie. But for my score for Monsters Inc., I'm going to be giving it a 5 out of 5 stars. Percentage, I'm going to be giving it a 98%. Grade, I'm going to be giving it an A+, and out of 10, I'm going to be giving it a 9.8 out of 10. Thank you for watching my review for Monsters Inc. Hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe to my channel, it'll be a big help. Thanks for watching. Take care. Peace.